my five, where we rank and review whatever the five whatever I want. I'm your host, Snide. I'm joined today with.
I'm Corey, the curator.
Well, how you been doing, man?
I've been good. Radford Experiment's getting good feedback. Have a very special thing that's going to be dropping. Oh, actually, it already dropped back on Friday. So check out the Snide show on Snide Studios. We got an exclusive with a really cool underground artist. So yeah, check that out. What have you been up to?
Not too much, just working, and here soon got probably some yard work coming up from the weather that we've been having recently from the ice and stuff. I had some limbs and stuff at the house fall down.
Not too bad damage though, right?
No damage. Luckily, no damage.
That's good.
But it's just irritating. You gotta go and saw the wood outside, and but it makes good firewood though, so
That's good.
that'll be nice.
Yeah, you got that nice wood stove.
Yeah, so when it gets a little warmer outside, which hopefully coming up here soon, we can have some fires going.
Yeah, I'm ready for spring. Usually, the past few years, winters around here in Virginia have been spotty,
mild. Yeah,
yeah.
Very mild.
So it's nice that finally looking forward to spring.
Exactly. But now, as far as today, we got a good one. It'll be call back to a previous episode.
Mm-hmm.
We did fast food with drive-thrus. So we're gonna do part 2 this time. It'll be fast food more. Is it fast casual?
Right, fast casual. So you said old school fast food is like drive-thrus.
Yes, yeah.
But now there's sort of this new gray area. Is that what it is?
So it's kind of, I just feel like with drive-thru, it's a little different between if you can either walk inside, get your food, versus some of them like you had done like Sam's hot dog stand. That's just drive-thru. I think you could probably walk up to the window.
Yeah, I've done that once or twice.
But as far as you can't really sit down. This is more like you can sit down, and more of some of them you may. I've got like an honorable mention and one of that's in my list that you can have so a waiter or a waitress that comes to you. Right. But that's not necessarily like a whole dining experience, where you can get like none of I guess maybe one of them, but like I don't have they don't have appetizers. I feel like when you have an appetizer and stuff like that, that can really be just
it's
that's more dining.
Yeah, more of a dining experience. Yeah, it is. It's a very a tricky category of food, especially since COVID.
True, yeah, because it kind of makes, like you were saying, gray areas. Like they some of them, makes it more of a fast casual or a fast food.
Yeah.
Than there is like a dining experience.
Yeah, because they no longer have the dining room, which is half of the dining experience.
Exactly. Right? But now as far as the viewers, you take it how you put your Five Below or any takes, let us know if we're if you perceive it a different way.
Yeah, argue with us.
Right. In the comments,
I'm always
below.
Up for it.
In the comments below.
Yeah.
But now as far as I guess we can dive right in. You want to start with your number 5?
Sure. Yeah. And this one. This might be my most favorite on this list. I love Eastern food. I love like the Americanized stuff, but I also love the legit stuff. I'm down with duck. But this place is just old school Pan Asian carryout, Fu Lin. This is local to us.
Okay.
A couple of mine are local to us. A few of them, there may be drive-through versions of them, but they're not really. But my thing is, it's carry out. There's no drive-through. It's done within 10 minutes. To me, that's fast casual.
For sure. So you said the Fu Lin restaurant?
Fulin restaurant.
So you're talking like a you said it's Pan Asian.
Pan Asian. It's over by the Kroger.
Okay,
There.
I don't
They've
know
changed their name a couple times. I always know them as Fulin. Maybe they, it's a different name now.
I'm familiar with the building of where it's at. You're talking about like near. You're talking about in Fairlawn.
Fairlawn, yeah. Yep.
So I'm not really. I've never been there. I don't.
Yeah,
think.
I know Asian. It's a newer thing for you, right? Like you used to, because you had a bad experience one time with it.
Yeah.
Right?
So it was more like probably below the age of like 18. It was lo mein.
Oh, right,
So,
right.
like,
Yeah.
Vegetable lo mein. Like it wasn't even like just.
You didn't get the pork or nothing?
No.
Interesting.
No. But no mushrooms. No mushrooms.
Oh no,
I don't want no mushrooms.
Pick them out.
But I have to give it a shot.
I like their Buddhist Delight. It's one of those things. I'm sure like now some people out there that aren't from around here are like because they've got that menu that all the Pan Asian places have, where it's like I think some places even the numbers are the same.
Okay, yeah.
But Buddha's Delight, it's a universal food. It's tofu on broccoli and mixed vegetables.
Okay.
Some rice. It's so good.
That sounds good. So I would probably maybe do that with like some chicken. Now now what do you put, like what type of sauce? Do you do any sauce with it, or?
I'll throw some sriracha on it. If you get Szechuan style, it's spicy. But everything's cooked in this sauce that I can't really place.
Okay.
Those sauces sometimes confound me.
True. And some of them are like.
If it's not teriyaki, I don't know what it's called.
True.
It's probably that.
Some like Korean barbecue or something.
No. Buddhist Delight. I want to say it's. I don't know. It's one of those Pan Asian like. But yeah, it's some kind of sauce. It's good. Look it up.
But now I guess segue to a closer spot. We actually mentioned it before. That it's more of like a fast casual. You don't get the dining experience now, but I would still consider it still quick when you eat there. But Nagoya.
Yeah.
I had to add that one on there.
Best sushi around here.
True. Which is hard to come by. Good sushi's hard to come by in this area. You probably 3.5 hours away from the beach.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't be getting sushi, but
right. Yeah.
But as far as but with Nagoya, man, it's super fresh, and also I don't know if you've gotten there. It's Mongolian, I think. It's just like I get their pepper chicken. So it's more like a Chinese restaurant or a Chinese menu
style.
Maybe.
Right.
You got the pepper chicken or orange chicken. Or is it orange chicken or sweet and sour chicken? I think General Tso's sesame chicken. All all those.
The classics.
Exactly. But man, that and always within like 15 minutes, like you have like your food.
Yep. Like their is it the Roanoke roll?
Yeah.
Like their Roanoke roll's good.
What's that got? Crab meat in it, or?
I can't remember. I'm so like anytime, like I always mean to like make a note or something of what I get, but like if it's got eel, I'm probably down. If it's got always a big fan of like whitefish. Love whitefish.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Tuna sometimes. Salmon I like better raw than cooked.
Really?
Like cooked salmon, not a fan. But salmon sushi, I'm down.
Wow. I wonder, I guess it's just a difference in flavor, but
totally different.
Sushi is one of those that I'll do
like California rolls.
I'll do like a Philly roll.
Philly rolls are good.
Crab. For some reason crab is my one into like with
which
fish.
If it's fake crab, it's probably pressed whitefish.
True. Okay.
But yeah. It's I don't know. I could go on about sushi,
true.
But I won't.
You want to move into your number 4?
My number 4. It's another local pick.
Okay.
This one's in Blacksburg, and I think they just opened a location in Radford. It's Souvlaki. as far as fast casual goes, man, nothing beats like a good gyro or a good souvlaki. Like it's already cooked, heated up, throw it on there with some tzatziki and some fucking tabbouleh on a fucking pita. 3 minutes.
True.
And
Yeah.
you grab a beer to wash that down. When you can do the dining experience, you can sit there, enjoy a beer with it, and then walk back out. You're ready for the movie. You know?
And most of it's all like, but it is super like fast when you're there. Like, like the only time I had been there was that one time we had went.
Oh yeah, that was a good
I haven't
time.
been. I need to go back. But cause I got
salty meat.
Yeah, it's
salty peppery meat.
And I've learned that I do like tzatziki. Like it's like
Yeah.
the cucumber, like
cucumber
or cilantro.
Sometimes cilantro. I like it without cilantro, but if you got enough other flavors, I want to say there's like oil, probably some sort of olive oil, and sour cream. I want to say
Sour cream. Okay.
I want to say. I could be wrong about that, folks. But
yeah, if you're familiar with the tzatziki sauce, comment below.
yeah. And fucking tabbouleh is basically like Mediterranean salsa,
Okay.
But it's so salty and good.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll have to give it another shot. But now I guess going on to my number 4, if we're going for more of a local spot, and I consider this as kind of, I don't know if this may be a gray area because it's because you can't go inside.
Like right now, it's fast casual, right?
You never can go inside to this one, and it's Dude's Drive-In. Do you consider that fast casual?
I would have put Sonic on my list. We're gonna have to cut, just like cut it. Technical difficulties.
Oh, what is
hang in there with us?
What's his name? He was on like the Fox News, and he like did the big old freak out, and he had his own channel.
Don't even mention his name.
I can't remember it. It's probably for the best.
Good.
But Dude's Drive-In.
But it's a drive.
But can you think of 5 different drive-ins?
Sonic. No.
All right, cut it.
You got me with this one. You got me with this one. So honorable mention Sonic. Dudes, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, because it's not like a drive-in or a drive-through. It's a drive-in.
Yeah, exactly. You drive in and park, there. And they have a pickup window.
It's fast. It's casual. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
it's Dudes is good. Well, they used to be a lot better.
True.
Dudes, I'm going to dock you, but I'm going to dock you with the disclaimer that in COVID, it is sometimes difficult to get, materials. I don't know, but. Last time I was there, they rushed me to order, and I ordered a chicken tender dinner, okay? Mm-hmm. They brought me back a 2-pound styrofoam container there were 3 chicken tenders. There was maybe a pound of fries, a pound of tots, and a cold hot dog bun with cold butter on it.
Wow. So that totally was not the right material. Like,
I in my memory, there were 5 chicken tenders. There was like half as much potatoes, and I thought there were options for the sides. And then I thought it was a dinner roll, like not a cold hot dog bun with cold butter on it.
Right, yeah. And it totally. I think it was like a dinner because I remember I had a friend that would get that. And I remember she'd be like, "What you want for your 2 sides?" Like,
yeah, no, they didn't give me option sides. They just
coleslaw, like no.
It was like maybe they were giving me extra fries and extra tots as like an apology or something. Chicken, everything.
Yeah, right.
And it was just kind of.
Hot dog.
I was just like, oh man, this sucks. I love that place. Maybe it was a bad day.
I was gonna say maybe the cook didn't know. Maybe
they were new, and like I said, they couldn't get dinner rolls. They couldn't get other sides. I don't know, but it was
true. But I go there and I go
what do you
for
get?
Their burger.
Their burger. See, when you go to Dudes, that's what you got to get, right?
Or hot dogs.
Hot dogs, yeah. Yeah, that's what I
That
should have
hot
gotten.
dog bun that you got that had butter in it, it should have had a hot dog in it.
It's chili and
Some mustard,
yeah.
but yeah. So dudes, it's always good. It's quick, and it is a little more pricier than your typical McDonald's trip, but it's because it's
Yeah,
local.
it's
You know,
local.
I think call back to a previous episode. You were talking about Panera.
Mm-hmm.
You get what you pay for.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you want a little more quality, pay a little more money.
Sure. Yeah.
So what's your number 3?
My number 3, and this is where we're getting into, I think these sorts of restaurants, and you can think of at least a couple other examples of restaurants that have this style, are the quintessential fast casual. We're going to start with Welcome to Moe's.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Like that Tex-Mex. Like a quick Subway, because I could probably put Subway.
Subway.
But kind of like the Subway. You pick what you want.
Now
and
think about the one that invented it. Now when you think this style of restaurant,
what are you thinking?
Chipotle.
Okay. Yeah. Which I've never had. I've never had Chipotle.
I'm not a huge fan personally.
But they marketed. They cornered that whole like idea.
Would you say it's like a buffet? It's not really a buffet.
Because I was thinking fast. When I was thinking fast food, technically buffets would be like ideal because that has everything ready.
Yeah,
it's fast.
Yeah, but I think fast casual, you got to be able to leave with it. Which buffets, I guess you can. I guess you can go.
It's not
in.
ideal. I don't think it's ideal though, unless if you're like going in, with your family for all the same thing. I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but Moe's, I think also. I haven't been since the one time we got it.
Really?
If you remember, we got it when we lived over in Blacksburg together.
Yeah, man. That was when they. I don't know if that was when they opened up, but there was some big marketing pool at that point.
I remember that they were pushing for something, but
that
but it
salsa bar.
True.
That shit.
That was good though. Moe's is good. I'm gonna have to. That's one of those I'll have to go back and get.
Yeah.
Maybe give Chipotle a try. I've just heard such like opposite things. You either someone loves Chipotle or they do not like it.
Yeah,
and so,
I don't like their. Maybe again, I've just been there at bad times, but their portions don't seem worth it.
I remember, man, when we went to Moe's, that was like
they hook you up.
That's like two, maybe 3 sittings. Like
get that burrito bowl, man,
and it's like what, $8, $7, like not bad for.
They got that freestyle.
True,
machine.
that freestyle. That's. Did you?
So that's all I got on that. If you want to move on to your next one.
Next one, this is probably going to be on your list. You mentioned the Coke freestyle machine.
Mm-hmm.
Fast casual, you got that brown greasy bag. Five Guys.
Like they.
And I think
you get what you pay for.
True. Yeah, that's true. You and the ingredients are always fresh. It's always fresh.
Yeah.
And they and Five Guys, they hand cut their fries, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think newer ones, they got this machine, but they are all cut on that day.
Right.
They are all cut on that day. All their prep is done on that day.
That's crazy.
And you're not getting any fucking lettuce core. You're not getting any shitty slices of tomato. You're never getting cold fries, man. I used to work at a Five Guys, and it's one of the few places I was kind of proud to work at.
Right.
Because, I mean, their beef is like good quality beef.
True.
It's like, it's one of those places where, it's not a McDonald's, it's not a Burger King. It's fucking Five Guys, man. Like, I know that sounds like some corporate propaganda, but as far as like fast food restaurants go, they're not cutting any corners, man. Like,
true.
I remember one time I was chopping some lettuce and I included some core, and one of the higher ups there, she took this. She's like, I wouldn't pay for this. If someone paid me, or if I paid for fucking lettuce, I don't want lettuce core, and chucked it. And I'm like,
True.
When you
You're
worry about the
spending
lettuce.
right. You're spending what, like $6 on a burger, or
Yeah,
$5 on a
at
burger.
least, at
And
least.
I think, just speaking of like one of the ideal, what defines a fast casual restaurant,
Mm.
is you have that menu on the wall.
Oh
When you have the menu
yeah,
on the wall, that definitely, speaking of like kind of like what I was thinking
like we
also
got
with
right here.
Deux, exactly that the menu right over there.
Yeah.
but but man, Five Guys, it's so solid in that freestyle machine. You want to
Mm.
mix a couple of things together. Um,
What's
Anything
what's
goes
your
through.
favorite thing out of a Coke freestyle?
Probably Fanta Orange and Sprite.
Let's do an on the fly 3.
On the fly three, okay. Fanta Orange and Sprite. It's gonna sound kind of gross. Half Coke, half Sprite.
That's not gross at all.
And I'm gonna have to go like 3/4. Sprite is a vessel.
Sprite is a mess.
So 3/4 Sprite, and a quarter lemonade.
Ooh, I like that. I
Yeah,
like that.
it's a fizzy lemonade.
Yeah, yeah. That's so true.
So what's your three?
You know what Sprite's a vessel for?
Mm-hmm.
That scissor. No,
Really?
I'm just kidding. I'm
True.
just kidding. I'm not sure if I could do one. Because like I've always gotten the same thing from day one,
Really?
and it's just because you can't get it anywhere else. Okay, it's a quarter cherry Coke,
Okay.
a quarter lemon lime Coke, and the rest regular Coke. And it's
Okay.
just it's like a Miami Cola.
Cherry lime. Yeah.
It's like a Miami Cola.
Cherry
What I would
limeade.
do, yeah, cherry. Yeah, it's like a cherry limeade. Which
Mix it
at
with-
Sonic you
with
can get
Coke.
that too. You
True.
can get a similar thing. Even throw a little fresh lime in there. I do always like an Arnold Palmer. Always like a half tea, half lemonade. If I'm doing that, I'm using unsweet tea. And then
Okay.
I'd have to say I did like grape Sprite. Grape Sprite was pretty good.
I don't think
It was
I've tried
weird,
grape
but it was
Sprite.
good.
That is different. Normally, any grape artificial flavor
You not a fan?
gives me a headache.
Interesting.
I don't know why. I can eat grapes all day.
That's a migraine thing, right? Like when a certain taste
Yeah.
or smell. I think you got migraines, bro. Man,
I don't know.
Get
Remember,
you on
I mean,
that
I've always
sumatriptan.
had migraines.
Get on that sumatriptan, boy.
But a lot of it stopped with soda. A lot of them
Yeah.
stopped. Which Sprite is probably my one that I will
Sprite
like.
is so good, especially like McDonald's
It's
Sprite.
or Cookout Sprite. Both of those
Cookout
Sprite.
Sprite. I haven't tried it.
It's that we call it spicy Sprite.
Oh, my number 3 pick out the freestyle machine. I just remember vanilla root beer. Some vanilla root beer is really good.
Vanilla Coke is like superior. That would probably be it's one of the only, because I don't really lime or cherry. I don't really care for those, but probably orange or the vanilla Coke.
Oh,
They had.
did you ever do both?
I have.
Like a dreamsicle Coke?
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
really good.
I gotta
Makes
try
you
that.
really want some ice cream though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You really want that on some ice cream.
I'll tell you what I used to do. I'd make one of those Miami Colas. For lunch, I'd get like the big burger with just everything,
Right,
all the
of course.
toppings. Cut it in half, and I get one of them, big fries, and I'd eat like half. Dude, you throw that Five Guys in a toaster oven,
Okay.
bring it right back.
Right
to life.
back to
Bring
okay.
it right back to life. And I'd fill up my Coke, no ice, that Miami Cola, and on the way home, grab a bottle of rum,
Okay.
and just be rum and Coke in it all night.
Yeah, that's it. That's man, rum and Coke. That's one
White
of the
rum.
white rum and Coke.
Yeah, I used to be dark rum. That will rot you up. That will rot you up. It's a heartier taste. It's a
is.
better taste, but white rum and Coke just goes down so smooth.
I have never thought about white rum and Coke. My brain has always been dark liquor, dark soda.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
It's just the thing is, man, I learned that a lot of times the stuff they're putting in it to darken it up, it's basically soda.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically, it's a bunch of like weird herbs and spices and chemicals and like corn syrup.
Yeah, but as far as I think you said with taste, you'd rather have dark rum.
Yeah, but
But
it's not worth it'll wear on you.
well, I was
It'll
just
wear
saying
on
for
you.
me, I think taste white rum is better for me. Like just because I think it's just a sweeter taste for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Um,
I can drink it plain.
true.
But that's enough about beverages. This has been a beverage corner.
True.
So what's your next one?
So that was my number 3, right? So, um,
Oh yeah, so my number 4. And
I
this
think
is
I think you already did your number 4.
it's a Moe's knockoff. But it's they're doing it even better, I think, with Mediterranean food, and that's going to be Mez's.
Okay.
Mez's is the shit.
I don't think I've ever had it.
It's so good, man. Like, I want to say they do like something similar to a Euro, but it's pitas, it's hummus, it's fucking, they got I think they have tabbouleh there. They've got like all the fixins, and they've even got a good like vegan one, and it's I don't know, it's really good. And they've got like the unlimited pita and hummus thing, kind of like how Moe's has with the
That's awesome.
with the salsa and chips, and it's I don't know, it's good.
I'll have to try that out. I'm over there. I like beside it. I think I've told you about it, but your pie, which that definitely honorable mentions. I think that's fast casual.
I want to try it. I
It's
still haven't had
pizza,
it yet.
yeah, pizza. But think about like Subway, Chipotle, but pizza. And so you like do different. They have like 5 different sauces and like all kinds of different. And what's cool that I like about it is you don't get docked for how many toppings you put on it.
Well, that's a game changer.
It's
a game changer. And it was a Seinfeld episode, too.
Your pie?
People want to make their own pie. And then, and Poppy's like, no, you cannot make your own pie. You cannot put, I think it was spinach on a pie,
But now as far as, yes, spinach, it's always do spinach.
Yeah.
But yeah, your pie is solid. That's definitely an honorable mention on there. Because I don't know why I didn't even think about it. Totally kind of like a fast casual, menus on the wall.
Yeah. I think you're right. You're onto something with that.
For sure. But I guess that would move into. So I have so next on my list would be kind of like a Panera, but it's a little cheaper than that, and it's kind of like a fast casual. Is Mcallister's.
Mcallister's, yeah. And is that a callback?
Maybe.
Did we bring that up on the sub sandwich episode?
I think so. I think we did.
Yeah, because they I think they may have opened up not long before, it was like within a year of us doing that episode, and yeah, they're good. You took me there one time, and they're great, man.
It is solid.
They got good drinks.
They
really
do have
good
drinks. I always get lemonade, like a strawberry lemonade.
Yeah.
And strawberry, or I think they have blueberry as well.
Yes, I think that's what I got when I was there.
Yeah, which that one's
really good.
Solid.
Blue lemonade is underrated.
True.
It's underrated. The perfect balance, I think, between that sweet, tart, and sour.
True.
But what sandwiches do you get at Mcallister's?
So I've gotten a couple of different. One of my general that I always like to try to see what it's like, because I feel like it's in a quintessential sub sandwich is a club.
A club. So you got the
ham bacon.
The bacon. Yeah.
And some type of. I like to do red, like or not red.
So you don't do a turkey club?
No, I'm a ham over turkey person any day.
All right. It
Um,
is tastier.
it
It is
is,
tastier.
and I don't know why. Um, like Thanksgivings and stuff. That's always like it's just what
You
I
go for
grab
the
is
ham over
ham.
the turkey. I'll get with you on that. On holiday special occasions, I'll let myself have ham. If I were to follow my taste buds, it'd probably always be ham. That nothing beats like a honey ham.
True,
A
like a
honey
honey
ham.
spiral ham.
Ooh, ooh,
Um,
yeah.
but uh, but as far as with that, I'll get that one. Another one I like to do any type of like a let's see. I like to do that, or also they have the like the potato spuds. Have you
Mm-hmm.
ever
Mm-hmm.
have
Mm-hmm.
you gotten that there before?
I wanna. I think when you took me there, I got that. I want to
Maybe.
say.
They have a jalapeno turkey crunch.
Mm. I
Um,
haven't had that. I feel like I'd remember that. That
True.
sounds good.
That's a good sandwich as well. I know that's like a popular one there. Um, but
I gotta try that.
now moving on, let's see what would that be.
So my number five. My number five would be Qdoba.
Yeah, I guess I think we only have one in Blacksburg. I think we had one a Qdoba over on University City, but I think it closed over there. But I think they have one on campus.
Yeah, they got one on campus at Virginia Tech. So yeah, sadly, it looks like I may not be getting my Qdoba fix anymore. But Moe's is a good runner up to that. You know, they started that, but Qdoba, that queso, man.
Queso.
Yeah, I like the queso burritos, bean and queso burrito,
I'll have
and
to.
it's
What we'll have to check that one out. I haven't. Unfortunately I didn't try it at the one on University City.
yeah.
Um, but as far as so the next one, I guess I have my number one left. Did you have any? I think I have an honorable mention. Did you have any honorable
No,
mentions or?
no. I mean, that's it.
Okay. Well, as far as and it might be kind of a gray area. I just feel like I needed to mention this one for it's kind of fast, but if we were to do any like anything like a sports bar esque,
Mm,
that could be kind
mm-hmm,
of fast.
mm-hmm.
Applebee's would
I
be
guess if you
one.
call ahead,
Yeah,
I guess
for
if you
sure.
call ahead,
You
yeah.
can do. I know you can like yeah you can do like the kit like they have the carry out option.
They they kind of invented that, right?
The
The
yeah, what was
car
it to
side.
go? Yeah, car
Mm-hmm.
side to go, and it had like the little apple on it. I
Yeah,
think that's true. I think they did. They started that one early.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but as far as and I have one more, and so for my number one would be would probably be Waffle House.
All right, that's it. I'm done, everyone.
uh,
We got into a big fight about that one before this started because I said it's a diner, but it is ready under
it's
10 minutes. You
quick.
can grab it
You
quick.
can grab it to
You
go.
know, it's yeah, and it is fast. It is casual. So I would say the diner invented fast casual.
That's true.
The
I
diner
think
started it.
that is true. But I guess kind of in the regards of, I feel like also that kind of helps it to be fast casual. You can see it being made. You can see the cooks, kind of like with souvlaki.
Yes.
And you have
Yes.
the
Yes.
bar, kind of like souvlaki.
Yeah.
But and
You're
it is
right.
super quick. I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't know how they can always. Normally the experience of the people around you is always kind of questionable, but the food is always the same.
Oh man, I don't mean to butcher anyone's joke, but Jim Gaffigan has a great. It's one of his old bits, and it's a so you see this concept around. But he said, "I love the Waffle House because watching a shirtless man smoke a cigarette while scrambling my eggs reminds me of my dad." Jim Gaffigan, everyone.
What a solid comedian! I
Yeah.
love Jim Gaffigan. He's probably my favorites. But yeah, Waffle House. I always get the All Star meal,
Mm.
which it's just and it's under $8, which is crazy to think. Two can down for less than $20. Um, but But as far as I think that's that's my last one
All right.
on the list. But I guess that's it. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment your 5 below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you will. But most importantly, stay snide, but stay wry.
Bow. Yo. So, is Red Robin fast casual?
You decide. I hope they watch the videos below.
Yeah, all them recommendations. They recommended for a reason.
It's